Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second video on my channel. Today I want to introduce you to my first team, and for that purpose I played the Advanced Cup once again, and on the screen you'll see the highlights of the tournament, while I'm going to talk about my team and the players that I use and if I enjoy them or not. So yeah, I play in a 4-2-2-2 formation, which is pretty strong in FIFA 12, I think. Or in general, you could say every formation with two central defensive midfielders is very strong, in my opinion. I tried all of them, and yeah, they are pretty nice. And as always, I have my individual 4-2-2-2 formation, which I can switch to during halftime if I feel like my opponent is all over me or something. So yeah, I talked about that in the last video, so let's go through my team. As my goalkeeper I chose the old man from AC Milan, Abbiati. He has pretty nice stats, 87 reflexes I think, and yeah, I like him so far. I haven't played that many games with him yet, so there's not really much I can say about him. As my two center backs I got myself Thiago Silva and Chiellini. And those two are pretty much the best defenders I've ever used. Very pacey, very strong, and their heading is good as well. I always conceded a lot of headers, but since I got them, that's not a problem anymore for me, especially because my fullbacks are very good as well. On the left side I have Taiwo, and on the right side Dani Alves. They're both very quick and can keep up with every winger you can think of. And Taiwo has also a very high heading stat. I think it's like 86 or something, and that's very helpful as well. And Dani Alves, I don't think we have to talk about him. He's just amazing. His pace is so incredible. He saved me so many times. One of his biggest strong points is that if you have a corner, Dani Alves is one of the defenders that stays at the back, and that makes it very hard for your opponent to go on a counter-attack, because Dani Alves basically saves the day every time. And yeah, I like him so much. In my opinion, he's the best right back you can get. I tried Maicon as well, but I didn't like him at all, because his acceleration is just very bad. I mean, he has like 90 something sprint speed, but if it's about acceleration, there's no one who can beat Dani Alves, so I would go with him. And yeah, that's basically my defense. As my two central defensive midfielders, I have Kevin Prince Boateng and Luis Gustavo. Luis Gustavo is just there because of chemistry reasons, but I still think that he's one of the best central defensive midfielders from the German league. I mean, he has the pace, and his defensive stats are very good as well, so you can't do nothing wrong with him. Kevin Prince Boateng on the other side is just amazing. I love him. He's so good. His pace is good, his defense is good, his passing is amazing, his dribbling is nice as well. The only thing that really disappoints me is the fact that he only has 3-star skills, which is a complete joke in my opinion. I mean, if you've seen him play in the Champions League, for example, you know that he at least deserves 4-star skills. But since there's no way to change that, let's stop the whole complaining thing and move on to the central attacking midfielders. On the left side I have Robinho, and on the right side Lukas Podolski. And let's begin with Lukas Podolski. In my opinion, one of the best left-footed players in FIFA. I mean, his pace is very good, he's very quick, he's very strong, and his shot is just overpowered. I mean, you can shoot from everywhere. It's guaranteed to get very dangerous for the goalkeeper, and if you put him on the right side of the pitch, it's pretty nice to cut inside, and his finesse is very good as well, so in my opinion one of the best left-footed players in the game. The only letdown again, he has only 3-star skills, but therefore I put Robinho on the other side of the pitch, so I have a pretty nice balance in the team. If I want to go with the skills, I just move the ball to the left side. If I want to go with the strength and the shot power, I play on my right side, and that's pretty nice. And yeah, let's continue with my two strikers. My left striker is Alessandro Pato. He's quick, he's strong, he has 5-star skills, his shooting is very good, so you can't do anything wrong with him. Although I have to say, I started this team with Neymar, and I still like Neymar a little bit more than Pato, because there are some situations where I'm struggling to score with Pato, and I really don't know why, because I think every stat is better than Neymar's. He has better finishing, he has better long shots, he has better shot power, his pace is very good, he is stronger, but still Neymar feels like he has this special something that I can't even describe. And although Neymar was on only 7 chemistry, I think, he still felt a lot better than Pato. But I think that just goes down to personal preferences. So yeah. As my right striker, I have Mario Götze. I think you all know him. He's one of the greatest talents in the whole world, I think. 20 years old, German player, plays for Borussia Dortmund. And he's just the best player I've ever played with. I mean, I think it's all about balance. His balance is something over 90, I think 92 or something like that, and his strength is very good as well, and those two stats basically make him unstoppable. I mean, the only defender I struggled with was the inform version of Thiago Silva, which isn't even fair. I mean, have you ever seen the stats of this mighty Brazilian center back? They're just too high. He's too strong, and now that I think about it, I think inform Ramos could be pretty tough as well. But all the other center backs I played against were basically no match for him. And yeah, it's just overwhelming how easily he gets into very good positions. And his shooting is brilliant as well. I mean, it's kind of strange, you know. His shooting stat is like 70 or something, which is very low. But it just feels so strong. I can't even describe it. I mean, I played with a lot of high-rated players, with a lot of informs as well, but none of them felt nearly as powerful as Götze. So you should definitely try him if you haven't already. And yeah, that's my team, I guess. So let's see how we are doing in the tournament. I think that's the second match, and we are about to see a pretty nice chip from Pato there. Brings us 1-0 up, and as far as I can remember, this match was kind of strange. My opponent had some trouble with his defending, and I basically was all over him. Mario Götze cuts inside and tries to score with his left foot, which isn't his strong foot, but it's still very mighty. I think he has 4-star weak foot, and yeah, it feels very good in my opinion. Same goes for Pato as well. Both of my strikers are very good on their weak foots. And yeah, let's see what happens next in this game. I think my opponent is going on a counter-attack. Shinji Kagawa, who is now transferred to Manchester United, is away and tries to shoot it into the long corner. But fortunately for me, he puts it wide. And now we are in the 20th minute. Götze plays this nice through ball to Pato. He seems to be away, but the defenders manage to tackle him. Fortunately, he can keep possession of the ball and puts it into the back of the net in the 22nd minute, I think. And yeah, that's when my opponent basically stopped playing, started sliding, and started to bring his keeper out. And yeah, I just went on and scored as many goals as I possibly could. I guess there's no need for me to commentate on that, so yeah. Since this episode is over 9 minutes long already, I am going to make a cut after this match. And the second part of the tournament will be in the next video. That's just because my PC isn't the best and it takes quite some time to render this video. So that's why I like to keep it as short as possible. And now we are in the 90th minute. The match is coming to an end. The final score is going to be 11-0. Still kind of surprised that he gave up that early, but who cares about that? I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, it would be pretty nice if you could share it with your friends. Maybe they like those kind of videos as well. And remember to visit my channel again later if you want to see how the tournament went on. Until then, keep on sweating!